How's it going, racing fans? Chip here, and who's ready for some more Formula 1? That's right. This time we are in Canada, Montreal, Canada, for the 7th round of 2018. Bit of a fan favorite circuit, Gilles Villeneuve, and truth be told, it is in my top 5 also. Yeah, hopefully it will be a great race. We have Sebastian Vettel on pole, which was a bit of a surprise for me because I had Lewis Hamilton, who was chasing his 4th consecutive pole, but it was not to be. He made a mistake, as did Ricciardo and Raikkonen. So we have Vettel on pole. Starting alongside him is Bottas for Ferrari. Then it's Verstappen and Hamilton, row 2. Row 3 is Raikkonen and Ricciardo, yeah. Then we have Hülkenberg, Ocon, Sainz, Perez, Magnussen, Hartley, Leclerc, Alonso, Van Dorn, Stroll, Sirotkin, Ericsson, Gasly, who has an engine penalty, and Romain Grosjean, who had an engine failure just as he was leaving the pits in Q1. Unfortunate for the Frenchman. And they are off on the formation lap, which seems like a good idea to talk about tires for a change. We have the Red Bulls on the, let's call it, alternative strategy. They decided to start on hypersofts, where Ferrari and Mercedes both start on ultrasofts. Of the top 10, everyone else starts on hypers. For hypers, I think the first pit stop. This should be a two-stop race. For those who start on hypers, the first pit stop should occur somewhere between lap 15 and 20. For the ultra runners, 25, 30, something like that. And if they go to super softs, it's a one-stop race, obviously. But can they go? Will Mercedes, will Ferrari choose a ultra soft to hypersoft, an ultra aggressive strategy? I would very much like to see that. Drinking rules for today: we have 1 sip for every pit stop and overtake, 2 sips for every retirement, and down your drink if Daniel Ricciardo, who hasn't got the penalty as I was expecting, reaches the podium. Which, why not? If he reaches the podium, down your drink. Let's crack one open as the final cars are lining up on the grid. Here we go. 70 laps. Cheers, guys. Everyone lining. 2 lights, 3, 4, 5, and we are go! Come on! Vettel gets away well, as does Bottas. And Verstappen, challenges Bottas into turn 1, squeezing a bit. No, Bottas fights back, takes the inside line, is still ahead of Verstappen. Come on! Ricciardo is ahead of Raikkonen. Nice one. Come on! Ooh, brilliant battle between the 4. Ooh, massive crash there. Ouch, and he tangled the Williams as well. Ouch, that's Brandon Hartley. Oh, he qualified so well. He qualified so damn well. And he took out Stroll as well, the hometown hero. Yeah, ouch. Oh, what a rotten bit of luck. Ah, what a nasty one. What a nasty crash. Ouch. Stroll squeezed him a bit. Ooh, I think he turned into him. I think Stroll turned into him. They had the locks, interlocked. Ouch. From Hartley's on board, I'm putting this on Stroll. Safety car is out, obviously. Oh, right, we have 2 cars in the pits, Van Dorn and Sirotkin.
gamble behind the safety car to get rid of their first set of tires.
That's 2-6.
The new set on its super softs that are going on.
Ocon moves ahead of Hulkenberg. Leclerc moves up 2 places. Wow. He's P11. Leclerc is P11. On the fringes of points. Gasly and Grosjean are both 4 places up. And Stroll has found the bench. Leave him alone. Stupid Marshall. Leave him alone. I have to say, with this incident having qualified so well, Hartley, he won't see the end of the season with Toro Rosso. Tough luck for him. He's a 2-time WEC champion, but yeah, Formula 1 is just not for him. Here we go. So Stroll had a bit of a tank slapper, had some oversteer, and that pushed Hartley into the wall. Oh right, I forgot. It's 2 retirements, 4 sips. Cheers, guys. And 4 laps later, the safety car is ending. Here we go. Vettel backing everyone off. Bottas is miles back. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Those on hypersofts should have an advantage right now. Ooh, a Force India takes to the grass, but no contact. Oh, that was too close to comfort. Perez was that. Ouch. Right, Alonso. Ooh, there was contact with who's that? Renault. Sainz. Yeah. There was a bit of contact between Perez and Sainz that sent the Force India to the runoff area. Alonso on his 300th Grand Prix entry not start, is P11 at the moment, behind Leclerc and ahead of Magnussen. Perez loses places. Gasly is ahead of Perez at the moment. Does he have damage? Massive damage, I mean, to the suspension. Ooh. Verstappen is really close to Bottas, 7/10. Then there's 1.1 seconds to Hamilton, and then 8/10 to Ricciardo and another 10th to Raikkonen. Then the best of the rest, who's Ocon at the moment, is over 2 seconds back. Ouch. Oh, here we go, Alonso on Leclerc! Woohoo! This is a battle I am enjoying this year. Leclerc in the Sauber, it's like the best that Formula 1 has to offer versus what the new generation can bring up to the table. Leclerc and Alonso. Here we go. Alonso in P11, trying to squeeze into the points at Leclerc's expense. Here we go. Go with the hairpin. Alonso just that little bit too far behind. I know Mercedes hadn't introduced a new engine as they were supposed to, but Bottas is 2.7 seconds behind Vettel, and we're just 10 laps in. Oh, Perez is in the pits. Super soft. He can make the tires last for ages, so he can go to the end. 60 laps on a set of tires. I think he can. I know it's early, but Vettel does look in supreme form to win this race. We shall see. Red Bull are not putting their hypersofts to good use, apart from Ricciardo putting one on Raikkonen on the opening lap. They haven't made up places. And like I've said, Mercedes and Ferrari are on ultrasofts, so they will go longer. Where are the overtakes? I want to see overtakes. Both Force Indias and both Renaults have started on hypersofts, and both were in. Oh, Hamilton pits. Okay. And Verstappen. Okay. So as I was saying, the hypersofts don't seem to do the job. Many early pit stops here. Very good pit stop for Verstappen. Hamilton was okay-ish. Will he be ahead of the Williams, of the Sauber? Sorry, yeah. He's ahead of Leclerc. Hamilton just ahead of Leclerc. 4.6 seconds. Vettel from Bottas. Wow. Ricciardo's in. Super softs as well. Yeah. Super softs for Ricky. He was behind Hamilton and obviously Verstappen. I think he jumped. Yeah. He jumped Hamilton. Ricciardo jumped Hamilton in the first pit stops. Fair play, Ricky. Fair play. Hamilton's slow-ish stop and the scruffy outlap, just enough for my boy Ricky to squeeze past. Leclerc hasn't stopped, Alonso hasn't stopped, Gasly hasn't stopped, and having started P19, he's P9 at the moment. Magnussen and Grosjean are completing the top 11. And those are the final ones that hadn't made the first pit stop yet. Alonso pits. Right, so I know it's relatively early. It's lap 26 of 70, but where are my overtakes? Hulkenberg planted one on Grosjean. Grosjean hasn't stopped yet, so of course he bloody did, Hulkenberg. But come on! This isn't Monaco, it's Canada. It should be overtaking galore. Vettel is already catching up to the back markers, Van Dorn and Ericsson. Oh, it was supposed to be a great race. Come on! Sainz plants one on Grosjean, again with fresher tires. Vettel is just miles ahead of Bottas. Raikkonen, when he pits, he'll drop behind Hamilton, I think. Where's the action? After all the jazz that was going on about Canada being such a perfect circuit to overtake. And also jumped Leclerc during the pit stops. Raikkonen pits, finally. That's one sip, and where does he come out? Relatively to Hamilton. Ooh, side by side, but no, Hamilton is ahead. Just. Well, I think that was the most exciting thing so far. Where are the overtakes? Please, where are the overtakes? It's like watching a Star Wars movie. Get to the lightsaber duel. Come on. Vettel hasn't stopped. Bottas hasn't stopped. Everyone else stopped. No, Grosjean hasn't stopped yet. He's running P9. Grosjean is keeping Ocon behind, which is impressive considering his ultrasofts are 34-35 laps old. Hamilton won't get past the Red Bulls. It's just a given. Raikkonen, I don't think he can pass Hamilton. So, is this how the race will end? Vettel and Bottas, once they come in, they will, keep their position. We're halfway there, lap 36. Vettel, Bottas, Verstappen, that's the podium. I'm calling it right now. Unless, a meteorite lands in the middle of the thing, that's your podium. It's really hard to make Formula 1 interesting when there's nothing going on. Vettel is 6.2 seconds ahead of Bottas. Wow. and both of them are lapping fast enough to, once they pit, to come back ahead of Verstappen and, you know, the chasing pack, Ricciardo, Hamilton and Raikkonen. You know that crazy idea Bernie Ecclestone had with sprinklers that would come up at random times during a race? Nothing's happening. Absolutely nothing's happening. The closest battle at the moment is between Hamilton and Raikkonen, if you can call it a battle. 8 tenths. Mercedes getting ready finally for Bottas' pit stop. Will they try the undercut? Or will they not? Who gives a shit? He's 6 seconds behind. If Bottas has a good pit stop and Vettel has a pathetic one, then maybe something can be salvaged from this race, because so far this is worse than Spain. It's worse than Monaco, let's be fair. At least there we had the drama of Ricciardo, but I don't know. Will Vettel respond? Yeah. Yeah. Ferrari responds. Super soft to the end. Obviously. That's another sip. Good stop. Good stop for Vettel. 2.7 seconds. He's miles ahead of Bottas. Come on. Okay, something fishy is going on. Yeah. So Alonso was passed first by Leclerc, then Gasly, then Perez, and the camera didn't show it. But Alonso's out. Well, that was just what this race needed, right?
Earlier than the guy going in the pits, curious me. On that case, but if
2 sips.
Well, it's been a weekend to reflect.
Might as well damn this.
To think back to some of the glory days, some of the more
What are you doing to me, Canada? The engine was working well, but the power was just not there. That's my opinion. If something mental doesn't happen, that's the end result. That's the end result. Bye. Vettel dropped the pace a bit. He's just 3 seconds ahead of Bottas now. And also Hamilton caught up with Ricky a bit. There's 1.5 seconds at the moment. Grosjean went something like 49-50 laps on a set of ultra softs, which was mental. Wow, 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 wow. He pitted from P9, I believe, and he came back in P12. Good job. Good job, Grosjean. Bottas made a massive mistake there. 2.5 seconds. That was a 2.5 seconds mistake. He's now 5.5 behind Vettel. The only, worthy battle on track was Leclerc and Alonso, which was entertaining before the pit stops. And then the two Renaults getting past Ocon. But that's it. What else happened in this race? 12 laps to go, but it's hard to imagine something amazing will happen. These tires just won't degrade. 56 seconds, almost a minute, a whole minute between Raikkonen in 6th and Hülkenberg in 7th. Big 3 and the rest. Formula 1 and Formula 1.5. Because that's what it is. Maybe I had my hopes way too high for this race, but it feels like we've exhausted every great race of 2018 in the first four races, let's say. 5 races. Australia was not great, but that virtual safety car threw things around a bit. Then it was brilliant in Bahrain, brilliant in China, okay in Azerbaijan, and then was Spain, right? Yeah, then was Spain. Ever since Spain, where's the great racing? Where the great racing at? Next race is France, new circuit. I can't believe this race has not finished yet, and I am talking about the very next one. What a tragic state of affairs. Right, 5 laps to go. Closest battle at the moment is between Ricciardo and Hamilton, less than a second. And Verstappen is catching up to Bottas, 1.5 seconds. Let's hope for some great racing in the final 3 laps. It's something. Here we go, 6 tenths between Ricciardo and Hamilton. The traction on that Red Bull car is just unbelievable. Massive oversteer for Hamilton there at the hairpin. Get out of the way, Sirotkin!
This time it does work well for him.
Attaboy. 1 second between Bottas and Verstappen. Okie doke. And less than a second between Ricciardo and Hamilton. DRS for Hamilton. Down the start-finish straight. The traction again on that Red Bull, keeping Ricciardo ahead. Vettel just dominated. Vettel was just unstoppable, unbeatable today. Just like Hamilton was in Spain. Vettel starts the final lap. Come on. 1.2 between Bottas and Verstappen, 1.5 between Ricciardo and Hamilton. Over-enthusiasm for the checkered flag waiver. Oh my days. Just the final chicane for Vettel, who will take his 3rd win of 2018. Richly deserved for Vettel. Led from start to finish. Vettel leads the championship by 1 point from Hamilton. Bottas, will he come back home? Will he come home for P2? Ahead of Verstappen? Yeah, and Ricciardo is miles ahead of Hamilton, with Raikkonen a distant 6th. Then there are the 2 Renaults, Hülkenberg ahead of Sainz, Ocon in P9, and Leclerc with another point scoring position in P10 for Sauber. Nice one, Leclerc. Gasly, Grosjean, Perez, Magnussen, Ericsson, Van Dorn and Sirotkin are the other cars that were classified. We had lost Alonso, Stroll and Hartley with that early crash. Well, I'm not gonna lie, this race was a solid 4.5 out of 10. Apart from Vettel and Leclerc, no one really, amazed me. Maybe I was expecting too much. It begs the question, if such a dull race is happening at a circuit renowned for its overtaking opportunities, what the hell can we expect from places like, Austria or Sochi or even Singapore? Not to mention Abu Dhabi. Anyway, I guess that's a discussion for the next time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm sorry for the dullness of this video. Hit that like button if you think I've earned it. Comment down below your thoughts of this Grand Prix. Who was your driver of the day? I'll have to give it to Vettel, our race winner of today. Thanks for watching. Share this video on social media. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more Formula 1 content. I've been Chip. Thank you so much for joining me. You can chat to me more directly on facebook.com/Digital Grandstand and on Twitter at Chip_DGS. See you next time, guys.